Oh, hi. How are you all doing? My name is Anthony. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't know of an intro, so I figured, dang, that's fire right there, right? Haha, hee hee. This is my 2025 Polaris Pro R Dynamic. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in to yet another video. I'm here with your boy, DRDGUEZ, Daniel Rodriguez. And I wanted to do another walk around video. I've done this with my past couple cars. I did it with my Turbo S, and then I did it with my Turbo R as well. And they seem to do very well. I think it's pretty cool that you guys interact with me on that. What kind of questions, the who, what, when, where, why, how. And then you guys get to have an idea of the parts that I put into this car and why. So let's get into it. First and foremost, probably the most important question I get, or the biggest question I get, is paddles. Paddles, bro. How much? How tall? Why do they drive? Horsepower, sliding, yada, yada, yada. I get so many questions on paddles. So let's talk paddles, homie. I went on this build with the 33-inch Sand Tires Unlimited. I did the front. I did the Razor Blaster, and the back is a 33-inch Sand Blaster. Reason being, I've always been a Sandcraft guy, and John and the team at Sandcraft, the best people you'll ever meet. They'll just plain out badass people. And I love their stuff. I love how they handle. Zero issues, zero complaints. Badass tire. I just wanted to try something different. You get the community. There's a budget platform, budget level that a lot of people that don't really go out to Glamis or the dunes very much, they'll go into a budget level paddle. And then you have the guys that want the biggest performance, which has always been the Sandcraft versus like STU. So I was like, you know what? Try something different. So I hit up the guys at STU, and we went with their 33-inch package. And I am not disappointed. I love the tires. They look great. They do handle way different, something way different than I'm used to. I'm used to the Sandcraft being a really quick, straight line paddle. Their churning is a little different, whereas this tire seems to slide a little bit easier. So like maybe a little bit easier on the duning and stuff. I also noticed, I feel like these are a tad bit heavier. So maybe if I were to shave them down, comp cut them, I could probably save a few pounds there. But then I don't want to be dealing with reliability and having the tires leak and having to fill them up with air pressure. So I truly, from the bottom of my heart, believe you can't go wrong with either a Sandcraft or an STU. Horsepower affects the paddle if you want to go 1, 2 paddle or how many. Same with Sandcraft. If you want to do a 35-inch and do like 18, 20 paddles like what we just shot with RJ on the Sand Slayer, go for it. But I don't think you guys will be disappointed with either option. That's enough about paddles. Too much talk on paddles. We're running out of memory on Daniel's card over here. Let's hop into the wheels. Shoo! Shout out my boy Cade, Price Designs. I love you, baby girl. They just, I mean, look at this. I don't even, what do I have to say? Self-explanatory. We went with their Galaxies. That's been my favorite wheel. Actually, I really like the Can-Am wheel. It's a Galaxy, but it's like pieced together a little differently because it's a 6-lug versus a Polaris 5-lug. But regardless, the Galaxy is my favorite wheel. It's freaking gangster. It's sexy. And you cannot go wrong with the endless options of colors, hardware, the beadlock rings. So shout out to the homie Cade for that. 15x8 up front. And I did a 15x11 in the rear. Beadlocks all the way around. I believe this is called the Saw Blade beadlock ring. He has a couple different options, but you guys can go check them out. Possibilities are endless with Price Designs. Hop into suspension. MTS, of course, been a long time sponsor of the channel and letting me do my local activities. We did the same thing as I've done with all my other cars on this car. So they did the full Loca package. Springs, internally, they added their caps and whatever secret sauce that they want to add. That's what they did. So big thanks to MTS and all the work that you guys do. I appreciate it, and keep kicking ass, guys. Hell yeah. A lot of random accessories kind of scattered about from DRT. So DRT, a first-time sponsor. Thank you guys a bunch for everything. I feel like that's kind of like a common trend here. It's like I like dealing with people that are good ass people. DRT, Nick from Chupacabra, Kate at Price, Greg and Ned and the team at MTS, the whole STU team. The same thing, you know, even when I was dealing with John at Sandcraft, just badass, super down to earth business people, and I love that. So did the DRT's front new grill. We took the Pro R emblem off our stock grill. We used some like automotive adhesive. It's been holding up, so hopefully it continues. I really like the grill. The stock one looks really good too, but this, I like the honeycomb. I'm a big fan of honeycomb. So we did DRT up front. We have like some of their end links for the steering down here. A bunch of DRT accessories, as you guys will notice, is kind of scattered about the car. Basic up front, XL80s, Baja Designs. I'm a big fan of their stuff. They're pretty much top dog, and I was like, something simple, throw two up on there to add a little bit of extra light. I think we do need a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'd do a light bar or maybe something on the hood here, but who knows, they do okay. Let's hop on into big stuff, I guess. Brick City Fab bumper. I love it. He asked if I wanted to throw a skid plate on there. I really like showing the X pattern. It's the same bumper that's on my Turbo R. My Turbo R just has a little more of a pre-runner look, but I really like showing off the X. I really like showing off Moy's welds. Moy's welds are ridiculous. So I got to show them off. I think that's kind of it for the front. MTS limit strap kit all the way around. Springs are powder coated Highland bronze. Highland bronze is a powder coat to match the factory color. That's what we did. Kind of all this extra bronze is Highland bronze. Mirrors, Chupacabra. Kind of already touched on that a little bit. Nick's been with me pretty much since day one. We linked up years ago, and we've built a good friendship / relationship. And so I gotta always have his stuff on my car. Did his rear view mirrors. We have his center mount mirror. I think it's the 11-inch, his bigger one. And then a couple of his hangers for our headsets. The wrap, you guys already know, done by Proline. I teamed up with Proline because they do Polaris's work, and Polaris is dealing with them. I want to deal with them. It's badass quality stuff. So interior wise, guys, went with PRP's XCR. We just did 4 buckets. We did their 4.2 harnesses, all black. I just wanted simple. I could have had options to do all kinds of stuff, but I like simple with this car, simple, clean. That's kind of just my thing. So went with them. Big shout out to Justin and all the PRP team. Badass quality stuff. Can't say enough about those guys. My lid, I just wanted to throw that bad boy in here because Halloween's around the corner. Does that thing not look sexy? Shoo! Ruroc, one of the baddest looking helmets on the market, man. That thing is beast. So going on with the interior, the DRT accessories don't basically stop. I have their little shift knob, their grab handle. I went with the rugged M1 car-to-car intercom system, courtesy of Side-by-Side Addicts. Big thanks to Damien for taking care of me. We also have this really handy-dandy rugged bag. And what this does, which I'm a big fan of, is keep all your headsets all nice and tidy and clean. So go and get you one, guys. I think that's pretty much it interior-wise. This is the ultimate package, so it does have the Stage 4 from Rockford Audio. It freaking bumps. It's an amazing sounding sound system from the factory. Mounts from Dirt Direct. They're engraved, have their logo on there. Probably not gonna see too much. At night, they're really bright, really clean. They hug the tubing there really well, and they just look cherry. Go ahead and show some of those welds right there, dude, so you can see Brick City and what they're all about. Look at that thing, boy. That thing thangin'. We make our way back. We notice all the quality welds. Look at this. Stacking dimes, baby. That's what the welders call it. I don't know what that means, but I just saw it in a video and I thought it was cool. Back here, we went with Dirt Direct. Let me hook up these little lights right here. Look at that. Boom. Super legit. Super easy. No flickering. They're solid as hell. They're super easy to take off. Probably one of the easiest lights to take off that I've used outside of like a magnet thing. But yeah, big shout out to Raul and Dirt Direct. They have a lot of, not a lot, but they have a couple quality details that they added to the car. Really like a chef's kiss sort of thing. You'll notice some more DRT stuff. Their mud flaps, sway bar end links. The DRT here, the shock guards. So like I said, DRT just sprinkled about. I think it's the #1 paddle, like the smallest, because I don't have no plans on boosting this car. I have other plans for another car next year, and that car will get the sauce. But for now, this is just a solid stock setup. Let's see. Boom, gangster. So more DRT stuff. This is their trunk with their cooler bag. I actually used this with the shoe with RJ a couple days ago, and it holds a lot of stuff, a lot of drinks. The ice stayed in it pretty good. Surprisingly, I thought typically these bags kind of don't last. I don't think it would last as long as your typical Yeti or maybe even some of the Polaris like coolers, but I do love the convenience of this thing. It's sick. And then you have it in here nice and tucked away. You can lock your trunk. I have my tools in here and stuff, so I really dig this setup. Very simple. I don't even tie it down. I just boom, it's in there like swimwear. Sauce. Again, Dirt Direct. Kind of get a lot of questions on this. I've already answered it a bunch of times, but no problem in answering it again and again and again. Raul and the team at Dirt Direct came up with this badass bracket. They have it for Pro R, Turbo R, the Can-Am Maverick R, a couple different options. And then you can change lights. You can do, what are those? Those KC, the flex ones. Singles. You can change a bunch of options with something so simple, so clean, just ties into the back, looks factory. This acts as another brake light, and then you have your two chase lights whenever you want to turn it on. DRT, reverse camera. The Pro Rs have a weird like tunnel vision thing when you put the reverse camera on, like when you put it in reverse. So this extends the camera outwards a little bit and kind of gets rid of that weird circle thing. And it's funky to me because the Turbo Rs don't do that, but the Pro R does. So I don't know why Polaris did that or what's going on there, but it is what it is. That's the fix. Down here, boom, more DRT for the big booty Judy. I can't even say Judy because her name's Sally. So big booty Sally, but it doesn't roll off the tongue the same. What do we come up with, Danny? Big baddie Sally. Shoo! Yeah, Big Baddie Sally. It doesn't sound as good, but it's pretty good. Good job, Danny. That's why I brought you here, compa. Boom, DRT pull plate and DRT radius rods, arms, whatever you may call them. Really no reason for that. Besides outside of like, they just look good, like more little details sprinkled about. The stock radius rods honestly do very well. I think that's one of the better built stuff. I think if you bend one of those, you have kind of like some other issues going on too, like you hit the crap out of something or caught something at a weird angle. I am thinking of an exhaust. I have reached out to Evo and we did kind of come up with something. So maybe I like their exhaust. Their exhaust kind of tucks in all nice, and then I would like to get it polished and then just add a little bit more sound. On the contrary to that though, I do also feel that this car is loud enough already. So that's kind of why I'm on the fence about that too. Like I don't want it to be too loud and kind of just obnoxious and annoying. So we'll see what we do exhaust wise. To be honest, I haven't done anything really performance wise. Engine, clutch, all that is stock. Talking with a couple of the Polaris guys, the racing team and stuff, these stock belts and clutches do very well. I believe Brandon Sims and his team, they have yet to lose a Pro R belt, and that's in Baja. So I think we're in good hands there. I get asked a lot about this color. It's just a blue I found online. It looked freaking good. I thought of all this color combo myself. I saw that red toe end link or whatever is red. So that's why I left this R red kind of to tie in here and there. And I mean, it turned out pretty good. I think at first it's kind of hard to build a car and envision how it's going to look. Is it going to match? Is it going to flow? But I think we did a good job with this car. And I think it looks really, really, really freaking good. Any future plans for it? I think I want to say it's pretty much done. Outside of an exhaust, maybe if we did something with Evo for a clutch kit, just, I don't know. I really don't know why. I think that would be it. You'll see at night, but up here, we have from Ravic Off-Road. They have running lights. They hook up to the bus bar underneath the dash there. Very simple, plug and play, super easy to mount. And basically, you never have to worry about it. I use them as a rock lights. People are using them as additional running lights for increased visibility, which is never a bad thing. But me, I just hooked them up down there, turn the car on. They run all time, pull super low power, 1 amp draw each. Very simple, very, very cool kit. I think that about sums it all up for the Polaris Pro R. Thank you guys for the love, for the interactions, the support. It means a lot to me. It's freaking awesome reading your guys' cool ass like feedback of how good it looks and comments and whatnot, asking for stickers or, oh dude, you should make merch and stuff like that. Man, merch would be really cool, but merch is also a pain in the ass for real, because what sizes and then people don't buy. Can I get some free? Can I do this? Can I do that? So who knows? Maybe one day we drop some merch. Maybe we can team up with Glamis Bums. They have some badass shit. And it'd be really cool to put out a tee. We shall see. Like and subscribe. I hope you guys like the build. We'll catch you guys pretty much in a couple days. It's Thursday now. Monday, we're heading to G-Town for Camp Razor to kick off the season. And then after that, we're going down to Baja with RJ. Like, is that not crazy? Your boy's doing big things, boy. With RJ at freaking Baja 1000. Like, what? We'll see you guys next week. Shoo!